expecting a big rain this morning. It's a work from home day for me, so I'm able to get out here a little bit later because I don't have to drive to work. Good morning. He was in the doghouse. It was a really heavy rain. A little bit of a thunderstorm. Like we have actual puddles, which I haven't seen puddles in months. We had puddles. They're all gone now. It tells you like how incredibly dry it is. A little bit of a different kind of day. A lot of things to get done today. Good morning, Cheese Poof. What you doing, Cheeto? Look, it's a puddle. It's kind of ridiculously exciting. So Jeremy's off again today. He was off, I don't remember, last Friday when I made a video or whatever day that was. On Sunday, we're supposed to rent like Mini X and help with the pond drainage, but the Mini X is coming today. It's a very strange noise. That's what's going on today. Hopefully it's not too soggy. That's supposed to happen like this afternoon. So I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna give you an update on what Jeremy's been working on since he's been home the past 2 days. Let's lock Mr. Cheeto out. He's been eating out of this bowl. Here we go. He really wants to be in here. Compared to yesterday, it's a little bit chilly. The temperature is gonna drop all day long. So it was in the 60s early this morning. Now this cold front's come through. It's about 8 and it's in the 50s. We got up at normal time. Kind of hung out and talked through what was going on today. Jeremy's out running some errands real quick. I get these guys taken care of, and then his dad and brother are supposed to show up with the Mini X this afternoon. So lots of things. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, my pregnant girl. You ready for breakfast? All right, let's get everybody fed. Carry 2 scoops. Let's see how this goes. I'm starting to feed the pigs a little bit of alfalfa pellets because we're really out of grass for everybody to eat, and they started to root up the ground. And they do that because they're looking for grubs and things to eat in the dirt. So that tells me it's time to move over to pig food and to start feeding them twice a day. It's usually the sign that I look for, like at what point is there no longer food in their environment that they want to eat. Good morning. Good morning. Are we ready for breakfast? Here we go. Oh. She's upset that that's not more grain, that's pellets. They really don't prefer the pellets, but they will eat them. You can see how he's kind of pushed his to the middle of the bowl and is eating all the grain. It always takes a little bit for them to get where they'll eat the pellets. We feed them all winter. We feed both pellets and pig food because alfalfa is just really good for them. What I need to do is start putting some milk or water or something in with those pellets and kind of create a mash, and then they'll eat it a little bit better to start with. They can eat the pellets just fine. They just prefer grain. They're pigs. They're like people. Prefer to eat something other than vegetables. All right. Everybody's doing good. We're about a week away, Zelly. Today's the 23rd. So 8 days. 8 days. We will be I'm just keeping a real careful eye on her for now. Cannot find my blue cup that I use to feed the cat food, so everybody's having to use the same scoop. I need like an actual scoop and not a broken plastic cup, but it is what it is at this point. Oh, it's just to turn off really cool. I don't know if that'll be good for them doing all this dirt work or not. Good morning. Good morning, boys. Working on. The fence used to stop right here with this wedge lock. This is exactly like putting a corner post or an H brace like that one over there. These wedge locks do the same thing. You can do a T-post without having to set the wooden posts. And so this is the new property line for separating the house and the land. This is his corner post over here that he set, and you can kind of understand how it works with these wedge locks. You can see he made a corner post here with them and then set the rest of this fence back. We realized we shouldn't have pulled these T-posts before, but made some changes along the way. He also pulled, which is hard to see from here, from like here back, this chute fence is all gone between the road and the pond, so it's all one big pasture now. So from here all the way to the back eventually will be one big spot. No more dividing fences. We still haven't pulled up the electric fence yet, or the fence that's kind of in the back that separates the pond from the back pasture. That's on the list to do. And then this is the big tin horn or whistle or culvert or whatever you call it that they're gonna put in today, kind of right here. So the pond will flow out. It's about double the size of the one that we currently have. The one that we currently have is also squished, so there's not a lot of water flowing through it. We can't really move any more water with that because of like the grade of the land. We are lower than our neighbor, so we can't really move any more water. We're just be able to move water faster, hopefully help with all the drainage issues. But we're getting there, guys. We are so close to really being done with moving all these fences and all be done and torn down and ready to kind of be set up the way that we want it to be. So I'm really excited. He's been working really hard. He did most of that with the tractor. We were hoping to be able to reuse some of that fence and T-posts, and they had just been in the ground for too long, so they were mostly bent up on the fence. He had to use the skid steer and the pallet forks to rip it out of the ground, so it got torn up pretty bad. It's done. This place is just looking better and better and better. Now that we've gotten some rain, we can start talking about burn pile and getting more of this stuff cleaned up. I was really worried that somebody had escaped this morning. There's like poop all in here. It was the water. It ran poop all the way in here, which is crazy. All right, I'm gonna put hay in the feeders and then I'm gonna go in and go back to work. Okay, everybody's loaded up with hay. For the most part, they're all taken care of, and I count and check on them. I just put kind of a light round in, trying to reduce the waste. I did talk to a social media friend of mine who lives in the area that had bought a feeder similar to the one that I'm trying to buy, and she said it was definitely worth the money. But we are trying to figure out how to get it ordered, maybe through someone else, to avoid that massive shipping cost. We'll see. Is it dog bone time? Yeah. Always. The boys were yelling and screaming, and since all the heavy equipment is kind of being utilized at the moment, I gave them a little bit of the end of a bale. They'll waste a lot of it, but they're hungry, so I think they'll just stand here and eat it. Just needed to get them something to eat. The temperature has dropped to about 15 to 20 degrees when I was out here this morning. It's about 4 o'clock now. So just trying to keep everybody's belly warm. We'll feed everybody tonight. Again, massive temperature drops and pneumonia kind of go hand in hand, especially with ruminants for some reason. We've lost big, huge calves to pneumonia because of these massive temperature drops. Usually going down is not a big deal. It's if the temp bounces back up, which it's not supposed to. They're obviously pretty hungry. We'll get them a hay bale out tonight or tomorrow, one of their bigger bales, but this is enough for them for probably the rest of the day. And keep them fed, especially when it's cold. So I almost forgot about you guys. Sorry, it's Friday. I don't normally film on Fridays, but I thought I'd go out here and show you what the boys did, kind of where they left it for today. These guys ate all that hay and knocked the tub over that had straw in the bottom. We're gonna get them a bale tomorrow. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's right there. He figured out he could come all the way up here. It feels like a December day, guys. It is 40 degrees, feels like 37. It is cold. My brother-in-law had gotten dressed this morning. He got over here, and when he was packing up to leave to go home, he was like, I didn't dress, you know, for this cold of weather. He had dressed for, you know, mid-50s, 60s, and it feels like 30s out here. And now, of course, haven't had rain in months. Gonna get an inch, half-inch of rain. So we're gonna end up with a couple of inches of rain by the end of next weekend. So frustrating. I just wish we could get normal rain. Rain, let it dry, rain, let it dry. Not this like drought, come a flood, drought, come a flood. This doesn't work for anybody. I think my father-in-law and brother-in-law are gonna come back tomorrow maybe and work a little bit more. It's worked out really well, but if we continue to get rain, we're kind of past grass growing season. It's gonna be dirt all winter. It's the bad part about doing this right now. So this was the old Culvert, tin horn, whistle, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods that they pulled up. Now we have our brand new metal one. Jeremy said it was really slick this morning. They dug up a microwave. Because this place, like, it never ceases to amaze me. What the heck comes out of this dirt? So this brand new pipe, obviously because the pond is so low right now, it looks like it's above the pond, but actually it's right where it should be. And this is where it comes out on the other side. So hopefully it'll drain that direction. Obviously our neighbor's ground is higher, but new road that will be up higher. So what they've been doing, the other kind of part of this is knocking the embankment down because it was what was causing all the water to sit here because water from over there couldn't get to the pond, and so it just went around and flooded everything. Where it all needs to go into the pond and then drain out through the drainage system that kind of naturally occurs in our neighborhood. So you can see he's broken this all up. So Jeremy has to move all this dirt over here to make a high road so everything runs into the pond, into the culvert and over, and there's culvert over there, and they have a drainage system where it runs out and around down the road into a big culvert. Yeah, here's microwave. Guys, farmers just buried everything, I'm convinced. Like, no need to throw things away. Microwaves are not biodegradable, in case you didn't know. It'll just stay in the ground forever. This is so bizarre. This is how this whole property has been. But this is knocked down like a lot. It's a lot of dirt. It's gonna take Jeremy a while to move all of that for sure with the skid steer. The hope is that Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday, 2 people moving dirt with the tractor and the skid steer, and then the Mini X helping level it out. You need a piece of like heavy equipment to pack it all in really well so that it doesn't run off. But I did want to remind you guys, Wednesday is gonna be the big reveal video. I thought it was gonna be today. All of that is happening tomorrow. Some fun things that are going to go on so that you guys will know what all is happening. What's been in the works for a couple of months now, and all the new things that we are going to show you guys coming up. And I'm really excited about tomorrow. All right, buddies. Good night. Did you eat some hay? Did you eat it all? Okay. Yeah. Is that right? I don't think anybody using heat today. I think you just smell yourself. All right, y'all stay warm tonight, okay? fill up the pig water. It's one of those things about temperature dropping that you don't really think about is that water helps everybody keep their temperature. They've been in their house most of the day, all snuggled up, and they're all snuggled up in there together. I wish you guys could see Waffles is snuggling with them in there. Link doesn't snuggle up with them. I'm not really sure why. Hello? Everybody get enough to eat today? You guys ate quite a bit of this. I guess let's get Zelly some dinner since she's in here. Time for Zelda dinner? Yes! Pregnant lady, go on. I probably should get everybody a little bit of a scoop, so I may do that really quickly because it is so cold. Compared to last night, Tinkerbell. Oh well, that'll be fine. All right, we'll get some water and get them fed, and maybe that'll help everybody settle down. Come on now. Oh, Daisy, no. Well, you didn't see that because Daisy about tackled the camera. What I did to add an extra feeder was put something in this hay feeder, which actually works really well as a grain feeder. That spreads them out just a little bit. Go see if we can sneak up on these guys. Nope. Big number 2. That was good. Waffles. What are you so angry about? I don't know if you can see they made a big nest in here to sleep in. Haven't they, Waffles? So it's nice and toasty. It's warm in there. I can feel it. She's mad. Why are you so mad? Do you guys need something to eat? Okay. Why doesn't Mom go get you guys a little extra? Everybody a little extra warm. You're rowdy. Did you need extra? Did you need extra? Yes. These guys are all fighting. That's what they do. All right, ladies. Let's see you in the morning. Don't bite people. That's not nice. Tink, you got something on your face there, babe. We'll do the extra feed when it's super cold. Again, if they have feed in their belly when they go to bed, it just helps them keep them warm. And I found it super helpful when you have these drastic changes in temperature, more than when it's just super cold. They acclimate really well, so if it's been really cold for a few days, it's fine. But we had a massive temperature drop. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's 44, gonna be 37 tonight. Okay, hi gentlemen. Here. All right, night-night, girls. Night-night, pregnant ladies. We'll see you in the morning. Ooh, Pepper. Microwaves are not biodegradable. I think you just smell yourself. Don't bite people, that's not nice. Look, it's a puddle.